Ooh, someone forgot to check the strength of their support and how high they could fly. Hi, I'm Mike, and I will teach you support and resistance in 5 minutes.
Pull up any chart, and it looks like noise. Random candles. No rhyme or reason to it. It isn't. Price has a memory, a handful of prices the market keeps returning and reacting to. The moment you can see them, the whole chart makes sense. Those are support and resistance, the only levels that actually matter. Now watch how Apple keeps defending this one zone.
You can see the support line, how many times that price keeps coming back to that line, going above it, and then coming back to that line and shooting back up. That is a support line.
On this slide, we have Wynn Casinos. There's two lines. There's a support line, and you see that in green at the floor, and a resistance line, the red. The Wynn chart shows it perfectly. Support is the floor, where buyers keep stepping in and stop the fall. Resistance is the ceiling, where sellers keep showing up and cap the rally. For months, price just rides between them, bouncing off the floor, rejecting off the ceiling, a floor and a ceiling. That's the whole idea. So why does a random price suddenly matter? It's memory, not magic. Look at the floor. Buyers stepped in back in May. Then again, months later in July at the same $94. Same price, completely different day. People remember where they bought and they act there again. That repetition is all a level really is. Now, a mistake that we are going to kill right from the start. A level is not a razor-thin line at one exact price. Look at Apple's support. The touches don't all hit the same number. One's a little higher, one's a little lower. It's a zone, a band. Draw it shaded with room to breathe. Demand the exact penny and you'll miss every trade. Let it breathe. Just let it breathe. So how do you find a real one? Well, first rule, at least 2 touches. 1 touch is a coincidence. But look, 2 clean touches of the ceiling or 2 of the floor, that's market telling you these levels are real. Mark your swing highs and lows. And remember, the more a level is tested and holds, the stronger that level gets. Here's the most powerful move in the whole topic. The other side of the coin. When level breaks, it doesn't vanish. It flips sides. 313 capped Apple for weeks as resistance. Then price broke above, never looked back. That old ceiling is now a floor sitting under price. Broken resistance becomes support. And the retest of a flipped level is the highest odds entry there is. So how do you actually trade a level? Well, there's 2 ways, and Bloom Energy is going to show you both. The bounce. You expect the level to hold. So you buy near support, down at about 234 where it's bouncing right now. The break. You expect it to give way. So you trade through resistance at 292. The rule that ties them together. Only after price reacts. Never trade the naked touch. Many people make. They go line crazy. 20 lines on the chart until everything is a level. And remember, when you ask for everything, you're really asking for nothing. When everything's a level, nothing looks like a level. This is noise, and you can't trade this. Chart, 2 levels. That's it. 2 lines you can actually defend. A floor and a ceiling. Price has respected. Fewer, stronger levels. If you can't explain why a line is on your chart, delete it. That's the edge. Okay, now we're going to lock in those 3 rules. 3 things. 1, zones, not lines. Draw a band and let it breathe. It needs at least 2 touches to count. And the more it's tested, the more you trust it. And number 3, wait for the reaction. Never trade the naked touch. Let price move the levels alive before you commit. Do just those 3, and a chart stops looking like random noise and starts looking like a map to success. So the bottom line, support and resistance are memory, not magic. They don't predict what price will do. They show you where the odds live, so you know which setup to trust. That's exactly how our models use them. Free lessons live at olympiatrade.com/learning. See you in the next one. I'm Michael Rupert, mathematician, data scientist, and a lot of hard-won screen time. That's who's behind Olympia. I look forward to more teaching. Have a great day.